Hey, what's up? It's Jammer and B97.com, and we are backstage with the man that everybody's talking about. Everybody's loving the song. Teddy Swims, man. Check him out.
Man.
Teddy, thank you. Welcome to Louisiana.
Yeah, man, I love it here too, man.
Yeah.
I've never been to Baton Rouge. We've done New Orleans a couple times, and it's me and my aunt Jet. It's our favorite place in the world, so she's out here
Right.
tonight too.
So you ever get messed up in New Orleans?
Oh man, we show do, dog. We show that's the place to get messed up. We love it. Yeah, my aunt's here too. I'm so excited to see her tonight. This is our place. You
Great.
know? This is
You
our
coming
place.
together,
Yeah.
family Easter, right?
It's our place.
Well, very cool. This is the man who is blending all kinds of music together. You're doing pop, you're doing rock, you're doing R&B, you're doing soul, country. Throw everything in there, and there you go. How did that happen?
I just got raised on good music. I'm grateful to be from Georgia. And I think that's where most of the music happened. I was raised on a lot of Otis Redding and Marvin Gaye and Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles. But even just Georgia. I mean, we got Otis Redding, we got Ray Charles, we got Gladys Knight, we got James Brown, we have Usher, we have Gucci Mane, we have Outkast. I mean, the best Luke Bryan. We have the best from country to rock and roll bands to R&B to soul.
It's just good music, right?
Yeah, Georgia's just always been. Atlanta's just been such a hub and such a melting pot, and I'm very grateful I got to grow up around that.
Well, Teddy, it's getting serious now. You have the #1 song on the Hot 100 Billboard chart, right? That's a mountain to climb. Now, in the next week, maybe by the time people are watching this, you're going to have the #1 most played song on pop radio.
That's correct.
Media base, right? That's all the radio stations combined in the country.
Wow, man, that's crazy, dude.
Did it just sneak up on you?
Yeah, I
or?
did. I had, thank God for that too, because not only is that a landmark in my career, but thank God because I know Ariana Grande or Beyonce is coming for my title. So, at least I'm gonna have that one, because
Right.
I got my one little week at the Billboard #1, and thank
I don't
God
know.
got
You might kick her butt. I'm just
No,
saying.
definitely not. They weren't trying to give it to me already. They let the new kid in now. So
Right.
watch
They're
out.
like,
I'm
we'll give
coming,
him a week or
back
two.
for him. I'm coming back. But see, they don't got the #1 of pop though either. So come on. Let's go.
Right.
At least I keep a title,
Well, let's find out how you got here. #1. Your father was a big influence. He opened you up to soul music back when you were a kid. I think I read about Stevie Wonder being a big influence, Marvin Gaye, Al Green.
Yeah, so my fourth grade teacher, I was living with my dad for a few months, and I was going to school called Middle Ridge in Covington, my hometown, and
Right.
Our teacher, Miss Berry, was always like, she was always like, if everybody comes in after recess and shuts up and just does their workbook, I'll put on the greatest hits of Al Green. And I never heard Al Green. And you'll never see, it was, all these kids are in fourth grade. They're like, 8 or 9 years old.
Right.
And everybody's shutting up, walking down the hallway, single file, not saying anything.
Right.
And I was like, why are these kids so excited to hear Al Green? Who is Al Green? Because I had just joined the school, and we get to the classroom and we get the workbooks out, and she played. I mean, the first thing I ever heard was, "I'm so tired of being alone."
Wow.
And I was just like floored, And I mean, of course, I didn't know what heartbreak or love was, but it's so crazy how children just feel music,
Right. Right.
Humans just feel music in a different way. And I went home and was like, Dad, who is Al Green? And he used to put me on a lot of Keith Sweat too, and put me on a lot of stuff, man. Put me on Two Live Crew and Beastie Boys
Oh my
and
God.
stuff. He got
From
me
one side to the other.
Yeah, he put me on, man, because my mom's was always my granddad on my mom's side was a Pentecostal pastor, so there wasn't much going on. But on the weekends, I go see Dad, or when I was living with Dad, it was like he put me on a real culture.
Two Live Crew is totally different.
Oh yeah, he's like, we'd always sing, "Hey, we want some pussy." He's like, "Do not go, do not." We still walk out every night and play that song, and he's like, "Do not go home and say this to your mom." I didn't know what it was that I was even saying, but I just knew it was something I wasn't supposed to be saying. So
Filthy.
I just knew this wasn't good.
That was great. Well, then it was high school plays, and you were in the chorus. You were in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat and Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a different world, isn't
Yeah,
it?
we did Much Ado About Nothing, and then we did this complete works of Shakespeare abridged, and and my last musical I did was Rent, and my favorite musical ever, and my best friend Jesse, who's also got me into music, we've done it together. He's still my guitarist in my band, and
Great.
we played. He played Mark, and I played Roger in Rent, and we did all the musical theater together, and we're still together.
That's
jamming.
amazing. Outside of music, what was your first job, high school wise? Did you do anything like in
so
sophomore year?
My stepdad used to, at the time, he used to work with like build company, like fields, you know, for whatever, football, baseball, or whatever, you know, and it was a landscaping company. And every time we'd go on, I might have been against labor laws, I don't know, but even my whole life, anytime we'd go visit him wherever he was working, he'd make us work. So I was pulling sod with a rake, you know, as he's laying it down. And I'm like maybe 13 or 14 out there, 15 at tops,
right?
Just trying to make $100 at the end of the day, so I could. He would not give us a damn dollar to just go spend on gifts while we're out there, you know. So if we wanted to buy anything on vacation, we had to work for that, you know. And
well, it's a good lesson, right?
It is a good lesson, but I just don't know if it was legal to 13-year-old.
Probably not, right? What was your last job, like your full-time job, before you slid into the music thing?
Well, so me and also you'll see my boy Addy is and my other guitarist that we were working at Chili's together, and I was waiting tables at a Chili's right before me. Yeah, and we actually I'd shout out to them too. They were so good to us because me and his first tour, we had to take like a month off of Chili's to go and do this tour, and then you know like they totally let us come back. And
what year was that?
2019.
Wow, just a few years ago.
Yeah, I was just then.
Holy mother. From Chili's to #1.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? So shout out to Chili's. They really did a lot for me.
That's great.
I hope one day they would, you know, give me some
free food
commercial
free
or something.
food.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Give me that free.
Anybody that's out there right now, maybe in the music world, in the pop world, or whatever world, that you see yourself doing a duet with or a project in the future?
You know, one of my best pals in the world, he actually just sent me something too, and we've been one of the best pals. He's one of my biggest influences and mentors in the world. This guy Alan Stone, and we've written a lot together, but we've always tried to find the right record to do it. I think we might have it. I'm gonna go and kind of write something to it and cut it up. And other than that, I mean, Adele is really one of the ones for me that I would just absolutely die to sing with. She's just the best there is, you know.
Well, there you go, man. The #1 single on Hot 100 Billboard. The #1 most played pop song on the radio, coming out this week probably. Just the best of luck with you, and just keep on killing it.
Thanks for spinning my tunes, man.
And you are like one of the most best artists out there because you're real.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And
so
we
much.
feel you. You're felt all over the country.
I mean, what I say, man. That's all it takes, ain't it?
Well, come on down to New Orleans so you can feel it too.
Hell yeah, baby. You know.
All right. Thank you, Teddy.
Thank you, pal.